Bright blessings for this beautiful solstice time, everyone. Thank you for joining Elsa and I in this absolutely delicious, yummy, beautiful sacred circle. All of us together. Elsa and I love to have fun. We love to immerse in all of the juiciness with you all, and we thought that the solstice would be a perfect time of immersion for us all to come together again. So we're hoping this will delight you and will remind you of your truth, your true origins, and the journey we are all on to return to the truth of our light and journey home to love. In the Northern Hemisphere, we greet and welcome each and every one of you. The summer solstice, the longest day and shortest night. The water goddess that touches and blesses you so deeply. Let me just read a little from her now. Feel me now as Mother of Water. I reflect the rays of the sun at its height. I am the sparkle in the life-bringing rain. Drink from my springs, be refreshed and healed. I am queen of the deep oceans. Dive into the emotional depths of your being, and I will be there reflecting you. Sometimes warm and comforting, sometimes cold and frightening. Feel my presence. I hold the chalice of emotional wisdom. And then, of course, we have, as you feel that in the Northern Hemisphere, we have the energy of the winter solstice in the Southern Hemisphere, the shortest day and longest night. Feel me now as Mother of Air. Mine are the limitless skies and endless stars. I am Bird Woman. I lift your imagination and carry it on soft feathered currents to other worlds. I am Bone Woman. I am the stillness between death and rebirth. I am the stillness between breathing out and breathing in. Rest in that pause. Feel my presence. I am peace. So some of you will have your candles right there by you and your warm beverages, which if you like you can place by your heart, the warm beverage, not the candle. The candle, just allow yourself to feel, to see its light, its warmth. As we open this sacred circle now, we call in the golden light to cocoon us and protect us. As we sit in circle together, we call vibrations of unconditional love or higher to us, within us, around us, and our home and hearth, and around this sacred circle of sisters, of wisdom weavers, of storytellers, of sages, of singers, of weavers, of wise women from all over the world. We are wrapped now in the golden light, this golden cloak of protection, this mantle of bliss. Nothing can touch us or penetrate us that is not of the light. as we align our energy fields. We feel the currents. We feel the turning of the wheel. We honor both the summer solstice, midsummer, and the winter solstice, midwinter, in the same way. It is a celebration of light, the return of light for those of the south and those of the north. Imagine, see, feel, or sense in the way that you do that beautiful golden light penetrating you, every part of you, your skin, your bones, your marrow, your organs, your blood, your cells. Becoming aware, breath by breath, of that light filling you and the parts of you that are held in contraction or in density, that you can breathe space into to allow more of that light to flood you by becoming aware of what needs to be released, what no longer serves you, without attachment to the story behind it. Just become aware of what you choose to release with this solstice energy. And breath by breath, becoming aware of filling yourself with light and releasing what doesn't serve. And staying in this beautiful sacred space now, you'll hear Elsa come in now and continue blessing us and this sacred circle.
So this time of the solstice, this time of the fullness of the sun's ray in the north, the fullness of the night's starlight energy in the south. This is such a potent time to be alive here on this beautiful planet. And I know everyone in this circle, in your own way, is already attuned to the energy of Gaia at this time, as she is bringing us her message of hope, her message of renewal, her message of regeneration, of finding new ways, new pathways to form communities of healers, of light workers, of priestesses and priests, carrying her love at our core. So I know many of you adore your essential oils, as do I. I use them every single day in my priestess practice and in my own spiritual practice in my home. And Vanessa and I wanted to draw your attention to a couple of fantastic and beautiful oils for this time of year that we felt were really chiming with both the energies of the summer solstice and the winter solstice. So I'll share a little bit about how I use them first, and then maybe Ness, you can come in as well. And if you don't have any essential oils, that's no issue as well. This is just an invitation into the gifts of Mother Gaia. You know, this series is Gaia's gifts. It's really about connecting with all of the bountiful, abundant gifts that Gaia brings us and offering her our gratitude for these sacred offerings. So this time, and in a few moments' time, I'll also lead us on a connection with that Shakti fire that we can draw in to our bodies from the earth, and the solar energy we can draw in to really activate the fiery energy of this time. But really, whether or not you're in the north or the south, there is this feeling of the solar energy being at a peak, either of its height or of its depth, so there's this massive turning of the solar energy that's occurring. So connecting to your inner fire is such a beautiful thing to do at this time, reflecting on what it is you are really bringing to fruition in your life, what it is you are manifesting for your future. How are you really dreaming into the future, the best possible outcome for you and your family and your community in these times? And these oils are an amazing assistant. So I love to use the citrus oils at this time of year, especially these really bright, sunny citruses. So I've got here tangerine and wild orange, two of my absolute favorites. So these also go super well in your cacao, your hot drinks, to really nurture your inner fire, to really bring in that sunlight, that golden energy, and really uplift you in the depths of your being. So I love to use citruses. Oh, so gorgeous, just an instant sunlight ray. And then in combination with that, we have the amazing spices. So one of my favorites for cultivating the inner fire is cassia, which is of course a close relative of cinnamon. And cassia is, for me, feels like the divine masculine, whereas cinnamon is more divine feminine. I don't know if Vanessa would agree with me or not on that, but cassia is he's really, really strong. He's that real kind of fierce, almost like warrior energy, the energy of clarity that we need for our projects, visions, dreams. So I love to combine cassia with these citrus oils. It's one of my favorites. And then the last one I just wanted to mention as well is lemongrass, which is just fantastic for cleansing and purifying, perhaps especially in the south at this time. At the winter solstice, you're at this kind of very restful point where undergoing a cleanse and purifying your home and cleaning are all kind of natural things to do at this time of year. So lemongrass is a fantastic ally for that. And I know that Vanessa's made some beautiful blends as well.
That sounds yummy. We love such similar oils. I'm definitely a cassia fan also. So the bark oils are from that earth element, as are the wood oils, and the roots and the rhizomes, and they are such a beautiful serving ally for us in this time as we release and we allow the light to penetrate us. So ginger and turmeric, like the citruses, are enhancing our light field. They're filling us with more light, more warmth. And it's that point where we open ourselves to receive the rays of abundance, of golden light, of health, of joy, of that space where we release and we're just calling in, we're letting our heart be that magnet to call in the future, that we are singing to ourselves. They work really beautifully with the solar plexus energies, which we'll work on tonight with this beautiful meditation Elsa will take us through. The citrus is uplifting, bringing joy. The lemongrass being that blade, coming from the air element, so beautiful for winter solstice as well, is like that sort of light that just cuts through the density, cuts through what doesn't serve us. Such a powerful, beautiful essential oil. Back to the earth element, the tree oils, so cedarwood, such a gorgeous solstice essential oil, by the way. Sandalwood's another one I really love for this time. It's that divine alignment, because for me, I feel like it's such a beautiful time. As I'm turning inward, I want to stay grounded, I want to stay present, I want to bring what I'm finding, discovering, opening myself to by turning inward and walking that inner spiral, and bring it here to the earth plane as I go into meditation, which I spent, until, I don't know, like early afternoon in meditation today. And last night I was awake meditating till about 3 a.m. Slept for a few hours, woke up, went back into meditation. I just find this a really yummy time to walk that inner spiral. And so the trees, as we're doing that, are anchoring us. They're those staunch allies holding us. They've got our back. They're reminding us of our divinity, of our divine alignment, as above, so below. And we're bringing it in through this sacred temple. The barks are such a succulent, velvety sweetness that we can bring into any blend. They protect the tree, they protect us where needed, but they also remind us where we can release overprotection around the heart center or the solar plexus or the base or the upper chakras, so that we can penetrate the veil. Because remember, this is these moments in time, these sacred moments in the turning of the wheel, are where the veil is so thin, where we can penetrate the veil more easily. And they're like, let's go there, let's go there. And so juniper berry comes in as that fearless sister that says, come on, we've been here before, we've danced this before, we can fearlessly move through. We can move through the fears, the density, what's holding us back. We can move through that veil and discover the light that lives there. We can journey inwards to the shadow parts of ourselves and unpack the gifts, and look how bright they are. So she takes us there. If you don't have juniper, black pepper will be a beautiful friend to bring along for that journey. And then I want to mention rose as well, and pink pepper. So you'll see in the grid on my Instagram, for those following me there, I've got a beautiful just kind of unpacking of a lot of this for you. But if you've got the rose 5 ml, you can make your own roller bottle with it, or if you've got the touch, layer with the blends you make. And place it on this line here, the pericardium and the lungs, so you stand in receivership of the light and the abundance that's coming with that. Over your heart center, your upper heart, the lower heart, creating that bridge of light between the two. And what I've done is I've made a new beautiful perfume creation for myself, and I spray that around my energy fields and place it on me. And that's just in a non-alcoholic witch hazel. So the mist on this is really beautiful. And what you're seeing floating in there are actually rosebuds, organic rosebuds. It smells amazing with the pure rose in there. And then this one here is my Solstice blend. So that's a little bit on the essential oils, and feel free to message us if you want to find out more, or if you need to get these into your life. But ultimately, allow your intuition to guide you. Allow the voice of the goddess within you to lead you. Let no one else tell you what to do, who you are, what to use, what rituals to partake in. If they resonate with you, and if it's a full body yes, then be a yes. If it's a no, then it's a no. Let yourself unpack what it means for you. Tonight we want to bring a little bit of devotion, ritual, and the return home to love with this sacred circle. So get ready to bliss out. You are in for a treat. For those that don't know Elsa, she has one of the most heavenly voices on this earth plane. We love to weave a little magic together. She lives in Glastonbury, which is the heart center of this magnificent world we live on. Avalon. So for those with connections to Avalon, that's Glastonbury. And she is a priestess of heart, of love, of creation energy, and has the enchanting voice that takes us to those other dimensions we long to reach. I recently commissioned her and her beloved, Jerome, to create a song for the beautiful women journeying my 6-month mentorship program, Voice of the Goddess. And she's going to give a little bit of that to you tonight as well. so that you can immerse in some of that. So are you ready for the next 15 minutes or so to just immerse in some meditation and this beautiful solstice energy? Are we ready, goddesses? Yeah. Get really comfy. Make sure you're just nice and comfortable. If you want to lay down, lay down. If you want to sit up, sit up. If you want to stand up and sway, stand up and sway. Elsa, beloved, I hand over to you now. Thank you for blessing us with your voice and your presence. I'm so excited to immerse with you now.
Oh, so much love to you, Vanessa. Thank you so much for inviting me. So feeling your body in contact with the earth in whatever way that is in this moment, whether you are sitting or lying, really making sure you're comfortable. And deepening your breath and just feeling, are there any areas of tension in your body where you can offer more breath? So particular places to maybe scan over are your neck, your shoulders, your pelvis, your hips. So just giving your body whatever it needs. Maybe it's a stretch, maybe it's more breath as we prepare to just receive the light of the solstice coming in, that fullness, that potentiality for your life. And feeling your connection to the Earth Mother, to Gaia. Sending a thread of your intention down into the earth below. Feeling her heat, her fire that is always present there. Taking a moment to breathe that up into your body, feeling it as a spiral of earth energy, spiraling up your spine, red hot fiery energy, cleansing and clearing and purifying your lower chakras. Feeling this spiral of earth energy, this Shakti fire, the Divine Mother in all her forms, in all her names. Visualizing this spiral, moving your hips, your pelvis from side to side if that feels good for you. As you feel that energy spiraling up your body into your heart space. Breathing deeply and allowing that Shakti fire to enter in and cleanse and clear your heart, opening to expand and receive the energy of your soul. I call this the invocation to the soul. And we call in now all of the beings of light that can assist us at this time of solstice. Calling in the sun goddesses, the sun deities, and the beings of fire to surround us and bring their presence here now. And then feeling all around you the presence of the solar ray, of that sunlight energy pouring in now from all dimensions and all directions, filling your heart space with wonder. you can raise your arms up to the sky to really draw in that sunlight energy. I love to do this visualization at any time of the day when I feel low energy, when I feel tension, headache, or anything stuck in my body, just welcoming in the sunlight ray, feeling it pouring down through your crown, receiving the light, receiving the divine light. Feeling it entering into your heart and into your solar plexus, this central chakra of the body. Visualizing this solar energy as a spinning yellow light in the solar plexus. And breathing in, and on the exhale, releasing any fear, any tension from your solar plexus, as Vanessa so beautifully invoked earlier, that feeling of allowing the light to dissolve the fear. We'll take 3 breaths together, really feeling that solar energy pouring in and dissolving away fear, releasing the fear on the exhale. 3 breaths, breathing in the light and exhaling fear, giving it back to the earth, giving it away. Allowing this sunlight energy to fill all the cells of your being with her light, with the love and light of Goddess, of Gaia. Placing your hands on your solar plexus, feeling that sunlight energy that you've called in, that's igniting your inner fire. All of your organs, your body's systems are invigorated, are renewed. You can sound with me if that feels right. Beautiful R sound, really bringing in that sunlight energy. Calling, calling, calling to your soul. May the sun goddess's rays alight your life with her love. Blessed be.
Just gently breathing yourselves back into your light-filled body, your sacred temple. Breath by breath, begin wiggling your fingers and toes. Golden light cocooning you, holding you, penetrating you. We love you so much. Thank you for journeying this with us this night. Elsa has a beautiful live event for those in Glastonbury right now. That was absolutely exquisite. Elsa, thank you. And thank you to everyone joining us here, because each of your energies has contributed to this magnificent circle together, this meditation. The more that we shine brightly, the more that we inspire others to shine. When we send the recording out to you all, I'm going to link you to Elsa's upcoming beautiful offering in the Water Goddess. That's right, isn't it, Elsa?
Yeah, yeah. Sure. So it's a 3-week journey that I'll be leading a group of women on, which begins on the 28th of June. And it's called Singing the Waters, and it's a devotional pathway with the water goddess, with discovering your own voice, your own pathway for self-healing, with the water element as our guide. So it's going to be totally magical. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, beloved. Feel free to switch off and take off to go to your beautiful events. We love you so much, deeply honoring you, and brightest blessings to you and all of the family all around the world for this beautiful
Aww.
solstice.
Loads of love, everyone. I'm going to shoot off to my next solstice engagement, but I love you all and thank you for having me. Solstice blessings, and thank you, Vanessa, for shining your light in this world.
Thank you, honey. That was magical. Thank you, darling.
Loads of love.
Loads of love. So, my loves, how are you all feeling? She's very magical, isn't she? Very ethereal. Yeah, releasing tears. I'm seeing that. So, my loves, I just want to tell you that if you go to Spotify, you'll find the Voice of the Goddess song that I had commissioned Elsa and her partner Jerome to do for the 6-month journey for the beautiful goddesses journeying that with me. And if you just put Elsa Field, as in Field, you'll find it, and it's called Voice of the Goddess. And she has another chant there for the sacred sun and the sun goddess. Let me just see, and there's something else as well, Elsa Field. Let me grab it for you. Yeah, so it's in devotion to the Lady of Avalon, which is beautiful, and the sun goddess and the voice of the goddess as well. So to find her 3-week course, I'm going to link you Jude has just popped the link in there as well, and we will link you when we send the email out. elsafield.co.uk, and on Instagram, I've linked her in my stories, but she is Avalon, at Avalon Songstress, and the link is in her bio there as well. Yeah? Yes, her voice is magnificent, isn't it, Sarah? It really is. So for those that are in the course with me for Voice of the Goddess, I will see you in an hour and 15 minutes where we do a deep, immersive meditation together for the solstice energies. We'll go there together. Bring your journals, bring your warm beverages and your essential oils and yourself fully along for that. I have more Gaia's gifts coming up. Stay tuned. Make sure you're on our mail list so you receive the offerings that are these free Gaia's gifts gatherings. Yeah? I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. You make my heart sing. Mwah. Big kisses to you too. And may you all continue to shine. Shine so brightly that you inspire others to shine brightly. That's what our world needs right now. For all of us to remember who we are, to stand in the presence of our own divinity, to live as that divine light that we are, so that we can all come home to love together. It's time. It's time to return to love, beloveds. Thank you. Thank you for the honor of being together this night or day, wherever you are in the world.